Ancient Sumerian technology. Boom! Got the supervisor out here helping today. Through here, into the fuse box. Okay, now what? Perfect. And we're committed. This is the last thing on the major to fix list here before I worry about body damage and stuff like that. But so what I got here is some shocks. These are, I don't know what these are. These are those. 33, 18, 55, 69, 21, 51, 25 series. So most people just will put a standard, 5100 series in here, and that's totally fine, but that's just got, your standard entry-level valving to it. So this shock here has the same valving as these rears, the 14s, the 5165s, and I think that's like a 25570 or something. And these ones that are on this are actually from a Dodge truck, don't even belong on this particular application. So what I need to do is, it has the flat top, and it just goes through with the bushing. So these ones have eyelets on either side. So the problem is I can't convert the eyelet, this to an eyelet, without some sort of tooling here. So what I got going on here is, got some square tube. I just kind of stuck it on here like this and eyeballed it. So this is going to allow a little bit of this way movement. And then I'm going to put that 90 degrees to the way that this one moves. So this one will move this way. This one will move, well, this way. This way. So basically what I'm doing here is I got some scraps from another project, welded a nut to it, so that will get welded onto here. This will get drilled out, and I'm going to cut this with a bandsaw about here so that this will sit right on there like that. And then it'll have a nut or a bolt, and then there'll be another bolt that goes to the side. And that's pretty much it. If you can find these on the interwebs, but they're like 50, 60 bucks. And I just totally forgot about needing to do this, and I don't have time to order anything. So this is what we're going to do. Well, I got one piece cut off. Just wanted to make sure that this was going to even work. So I had these scrap pieces left over from another project. So I just grabbed one of them, drilled a hole to it, into it, and then just kind of welded on a nut and ground that down. So what I'm going to do is just attach that to that, and that should be sufficient. Now the one thing I did realize that's going to be a problem here is when this thing goes on here, see there's an insert in here that tightens down onto what it's supposed to be clamped to. So with this in here like this, there's not going to be anything to clamp it to. So I'm going to have to make some cuts in this way and through here, so that when I put the bolt in and tighten it, it'll actually squeeze together. I'm actually going to have to maybe trim some of this rubber down and put in a washer, something like this, as a spacer in here, just to kind of, come on. It's going to take up some of that slack so it'll actually squish down. It doesn't need to be super tight, but, well, talk about ghetto but functional. So I ended up welding that washer in there to take up some of that space, and then I trimmed off some of the rubber, cut two relief cuts, one on each side so it'd smush down. Tighten it down, we're about to stick this one in there. So cheap, easy, ghetto fabulous. I love it.